everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to the Daily Buzz. We're back once again. I'm Lance Smith. Do not adjust your TV sets. This is not Kia Balone.
I'm not.
Our West Coast correspondent, Scott Carty, is here filling in this week. Good to see you, sir.
man. Thanks for having me.
Got Scott here. And on deck, a 3 strikes and you're out policy for opioid addicts, plus possible criminal charges in the ridiculous yet wildly followed social media spat between Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Gets a little weird. Plus bad news for those of us who weren't cool in high school. Apparently we just can't shake our status as adults. I'm sorry, no. No,
Hey, we're also going to get the scoop on Maria Menounos and her shocking health diagnosis from People Magazine senior writer. And grab the tissues, guys. My interview with the stars of the War for the Planet of the Apes gets pretty emotional. For reals, Lance.
Really?
All the feels.
Okay, all the feels. I'm looking forward to that. All right, plus we're asking the question nobody else has been. Should Bay have dumped Jay instead of making lemonade? And would you be willing to pay $200 for one of these right here? One company, it's a paperclip. One company is banking on it.
200?
150, it's yours. Daily Buzz.
125?
Starts right now.
Let's go.
Get up now, what's your daily buzz today? I'm gonna stray away from the negativity. Getting it started with the DBZ family. Get out the way, it's the Daily Buzz family.
Not gonna lose today. Not gonna get me down. Not gonna lose today. This is the DBZ. And with DBZ.
The Daily Buzz here with Scott Carty. Good to have you in.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for making your way in. Can I get anything for you?
You got the writer, right?
All the brown M&Ms.
Supposed to have Starbucks,
Right.
brown M&Ms,
We'll be
private
on that.
jet.
We will be on that after the end of the show.
Okay,
The end of the show. Anyway, good to have you in, man. A lot going on politically. Tensions, of course, rising with the North Korea following that international ballistic missile or intercontinental ballistic missile launch. I can't even say
It's easy for
Good
you to
thing
say.
I don't have my
Yeah, I
finger on
know.
the button.
Yeah.
We're all holding our collective breath, waiting for any repercussions from Trump's meeting with Putin at the G20 summit. At least 44 states have rejected the Trump Voter Fraud Commission's sweeping data request. So we'll let the political pundits handle all that because we have some other hot topics we, of course, want to tackle here on the show. Starting with a new law, of course, in Florida. Sounding some alarms. Of course it's Florida. It allows residents to challenge what kids learn in public schools, but there could be a bigger picture developing here. The legislation signed by Republican Governor Rick Scott that just went into effect requires school boards to hire an unbiased hearing officer to handle complaints about instructional materials such as movies and textbooks and novels used in local schools. Any parent or county resident can file a complaint regardless of whether they have a student in the school system. And if the hearing officer deems the challenge justified, he or she can require schools to remove the material from the curriculum. I don't know about this.
Pretty heavy stuff.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This worries me as a parent. What
Yeah.
about you? What say you?
It worries me as well because it's like it's too controlling.
Yeah.
Too controlling.
Well, and just allowing sort of anyone to jump in and say that's not right for my kid because it may go against.
It may not be right for them. That's
Right.
fine. But when you apply it to everybody, that's when it gets too heavy.
Yeah, of course, there's the legality behind this is still in question, so it's up in the air.
We shall find out.
We will. All right, it seems we can't escape teenage cliques, though, no matter how far removed from high school we are. This story makes me really sad. Even in adulthood.
It's slightly uncomfortable.
Oh, it does. I'm like cringing right now. The geeks, loners, the rebels may lose
it's all
out to
coming
the
back.
cool kids in adulthood. This is crazy. According to an article in New York Magazine penned by a psychologist and author of Popular, The Power of Likability in a Status-Obsessed World, popular teenagers have greater academic success, make more money, and have stronger relationships when they are older, while those who feel lower down the pecking order in the social hierarchy in school are at much greater risk for substance abuse, obesity, anxiety, depression, and criminal behavior as adults. Now, I'm not a criminal, and I think I've done okay in life.
You've done well.
I've done okay. Maybe I'm against that, but I wasn't popular.
But that's what I love. I love it when it's the people who aren't popular that are all of a sudden on a national television show.
Sort of, yeah.
I mean, take that.
It's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, you
folks.
take
It's
that.
smoke and mirrors. Yeah. No, I don't know. How did you fare in high school?
Yeah.
Shall
Do
we
we
not go
have to
there?
go back there? Is this therapy? What is this?
It's no longer the buzz. It's the Scott Carney.
It's, you know,
Therapy
I
session.
don't know. I mean, I was active. I was busy. I was like in student body and, you know, those sorts of things.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I was popular.
You were, yeah, but you were,
I think I
you
was
were together.
I think I was pretty high on the geek level is what I thought. Yep.
I'm here for you, buddy. Oh, see, they
This is how-
found this stuff.
Oh,
Where
man.
did all that hair go?
This is not happening, is it?
Where did that hair go?
Where did they get the... Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
see, all right, wait.
Speed
College-
Racer.
College Bud's Bargain Basement of Knowledge, which is a highly credited institution.
Is that like Budweiser?
Something like that. Die hard, die strong, always eat the right foods. I'm living up to 1/3 of that so far.
Man, that's good advice.
Oh, mercy.
I'm going to take it. Hey, somebody who doesn't want to go back to high school, he wants to run through the halls of his high school,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to go back in time, is John Mayer.
Well played.
The smooth crooner tells Rolling Stone magazine he's just now coming into adulthood as he pushes 40,
Now?
and that he's learned from his past. He has no interest in going back. When they prodded him about recent remarks by ex-girlfriend Katy Perry, who had some comments about his prowess in the bedroom, Mayer did not bite. Instead, he said,
Good for you, sir.
you know, I've hacked this game. I pay very little of the price of fame now. I get to play the music that moves me the most. I'm having the time of my life. I'm 39. I remember 32, and I don't want to do it again. No, I know.
I like this. You know, I finally feel like I'm growing up as I enter 40 myself, so I kind of know what he's talking about.
You're approaching 40?
I'm approaching it.
Some of us are beyond it,
I'm
Lance.
tiptoeing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
But you don't look it. That's the point.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you the $20 later.
John Mayer, so is saying that he's turning over a new leaf. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I respect the guy. He got a really early start,
Yeah,
thrust
true.
into fame,
Yeah.
you know, and now he's kind of sorting it out. He's making his own shots. He's calling his own time.
He's got Taylor Swift lyrics written about him too, I think, right? That's-
Taylor Swift lyrics written about him, Katy Perry talking about him in the bedroom.
Right.
I mean, talk about bro show right there.
No kidding.
Not bad.
Not bad, there,
John
Mr.
Mayer.
Mayor.
Another group very comfortable and confident in their own skin, the athletes featured in the 9th annual ESPN Body
I
Issue.
didn't make this one.
I was close though. 'Tis that time. Sports stars of all shapes and sizes bear it all in front of the cameras to celebrate body positivity, and the
Yeah.
2017 edition, full of firsts, serving as a testament to the perseverance of both the human body and will. Starting with the cover girl, a Marine mountain climber, amputee athlete, and all-around badass Kirstie Ennis, the first veteran to ever grace the issue. Check that shot out.
That's some censored tattoo.
I think there's a picture of me like that out there, but I don't know. Ennis told ESPN during the photo shoot, I had the hardest time wrapping my head around losing my leg, but now I look at it and I'm proud of it, and she should be. It also features its first breast cancer survivor, 4-time Olympic medalist sprinter Noveline Williams-Mills, the Jamaican native who graduated from the University of Florida in 2004, earned a medal in the Athens Olympics that year, then again in Beijing in 2008. But just weeks before the 2012 Summer Games in London, the then 30-year-old was diagnosed with breast cancer. She endured 4 surgeries, went on to win 2 more Olympic medals. Man, I'm feeling really lame right now. She says her battle scars are her cancer scars. How about that?
That's amazing. That's
And
amazing.
here's a guy I know from my hometown of Seattle, 2-time NBA All-Star Isaiah Thomas also graces the issue, having overcome all odds to go pro. He's only 5'9". He's a point guard. He says he's been counted out his whole life because of his pint size, but he has risen to the occasion. I can't wait to see
I
this
know
issue. Do
something about that myself. Rising to the occasion.
you need a box?
You're so tall. Yeah, no, I dig the body issue.
I dig
the
it
body,
too.
you
I think
know,
it's awesome.
What it celebrates, the message it sends, obviously with these great stories that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, yes, everybody's obviously naked or half naked, but it's not like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, which is an entirely different thing. This
I mean,
is-
when you got 2 stories like that from the very top, that is pretty impressive.
It is. It celebrates a lot, and these are tremendous athletes, and they've worked hard to get where they are. They've earned it.
Absolutely.
And they're showing it off. And if I had a body like that,
I'd be showing it off too.
showing it off too.
Yeah.
So exactly. What we're saying is we don't. We don't. Anyway.
That's hard.
Who brought back the golden apple?
I did.
Damn.
Yeah, I want to make something clear. I'm an intelligent guy, and I'm a smart guy, and I got a brain and I don't want nothing to do with you in this game. I love everybody but you. And I wanted to make it very clear, and I'm not HOH, but I'm telling you, you're a snake, okay? You can talk when I'm done. You're a snake. Everybody has a good heart here, and you're a snake and a bully. And I'm done with you.
I'm so confused and I'm hurt. I don't know what I did to this guy.
I'm about to rip somebody's head off. I need air.
Josh is seriously digging himself a giant grave right now. Not only did he take the golden apple selfishly, but he's stirring up a big pot of crazy and everybody's watching.
Snake.
All right, let's add some more bro to
More
this
bro.
show. That's what we need. He's an old friend of the Daily Buzz. Steve Helling, a senior writer for People Magazine, host of not one but two shows.
Don't we have to
Murder
fist
Made
bump?
Me Famous. Do it that.
Yeah.
The little Howie
Just take it over the
Mandel.
top.
Do we- Yeah, I like to make it blow up.
Blow
Murder
up.
Made Me Famous. Scandal Made Me Famous. Steve Helling, welcome back to the Daily Buzz, man.
Good to be here. Wow,
good to
this
see
is
you.
Great. So
It's been a little bit.
it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Lot to talk about.
Yes.
The big news that's
Jeez.
been happening, this Rob Kardashian Black China mess is all I just want to call it.
It's like the least classy thing I've ever seen in
It's
my life.
crazy.
Isn't it?
It's
I've
crazy.
seen a lot of low-class things.
But it's not like I was expecting class from
No, I
this
mean,
crew.
it's really on brand for them. Isn't
But,
it? So, yeah.
but even being on brand, it's still shocking.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, no, he didn't really post that, did he? Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, he did.
So give us a little backstory.
well,
in
gosh,
terms
where do
of
we go?
They're dating.
So there was one dysfunctional person, and they started dating with another dysfunctional person. Then they had a baby, and then the dysfunction just got worse.
Yeah, he really aired out the laundry.
I know, yeah, and you know, we don't know exactly what was going on behind the scenes, but he says that she cheated. She says that he hit her. I mean,
Yeah.
it's ugly, it's awful, and yet we can't stop refreshing our Instagram feed.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Rob gave us a lot of behind the scenes though with the pictures.
Well, it's more than just behind the scenes. It's
Yeah.
behind, well, yeah,
Behind
it's
someone's
everything.
scenes. But see, for me, and we were talking off camera, like, this is not of my world. I don't follow anything Kardashian. And it's bleeding over into the things that I do follow. And I was like, this is crazy.
You couldn't escape it.
It was like on cable news. I'm watching cable news. They're talking about the president, and
Yeah.
suddenly, like, breaking news, Black China. I'm like, wow, really?
Yeah, breaking news.
Really?
So what else is going on? We've got, you talked about at the top of the show, Maria Menounos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, she's on our cover this week, and the thing about Maria is that, you know, she had kept this secret. She has a brain tumor, and, you know, nobody knew. And the reason why she kept it secret is because her own mother is fighting brain cancer as well.
Stage 4, right?
Stage 4, yeah. So it's really serious. So she came out and explained that this is why she's left, you know, she's kind of taking a step back from her career and working on her health.
Yeah.
Maria is such a sweetheart.
She is.
You know, I've seen her a couple of times down in LA when we're covering movies, and she's just always such a class act. And you see that in this story too, and her response to the fans and
Yeah.
and everything. It's been awesome to see.
Yeah, working, you know, in this business for this long, and you run into her, you see her,
Yeah.
and ultimate professional.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of the most loved people I know in this business in terms of, you know, I've never heard a bad word about her. There's always somebody's got something to say about somebody.
Right, yeah.
But
Especially in Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well, if having a positive attitude will help somebody's health, she's
gonna get
be
it.
the poster
Yeah.
child for that. So.
she's definitely the one. She's definitely the one. I love this one.
I know. We need to move on because our executive producer's favorite story. She's like just forcing us to do this and subjecting us to it. The hot criminal.
This guy.
The hot criminal turned model caught kissing a woman who's not his wife. Are you following along with this?
Yeah. So we're talking about what's his name?
Jeremy Meeks,
Jeremy
yeah.
Meeks. This basically is his clickbait turned career.
Yeah,
is the
exactly.
Point. Okay.
I wish that I could find some way to make things happen in my life like he somehow did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let's face it. We first heard about him from a mugshot. So what are we expecting?
And some people fell in love
This
with him
guy.
from that mugshot. Look at that.
It's
I mean,
not
really,
yeah.
Lance, those eyes.
I mean, he is pretty. He is pretty.
I kind of.
I'm straight as an arrow, but that's just like.
I don't even hear you guys talking right now.
So this is the photo. This is
Yeah.
him kissing somebody, not his
But
wife.
they look so happy.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Maybe she had something in her eye.
yeah, I mean, look, let's face it. I mean, we didn't expect that he was going to go start teaching Sunday school. You know, he's going to start doing this type of stuff. And so
Right.
it's again, on brand.
Former gang member, criminal, come on.
I mean, if the worst that he's doing at this point is cheating on his wife, wow, maybe he's
I was going to say,
step
yeah.
up.
See,
you
this
know?
here he is with his. That's his family.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a cute family.
you know,
though.
but this is why people are hating on him because they thought
there's-
he had achieved, you know, the great success and gotten out of that world and had the family.
And there's
they-
that aspect that, you know, his wife stuck by his side for those 8
For
years.
8 years,
Yeah.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, you know, it's sad, but I can't say that I'm sitting here shocked.
True.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked about
No.
the Black China Rob Kardashian thing either. And of course, social media is tearing him down. So I want to talk about your shows.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to talk
yeah.
about your real shows. Murder Made Me Famous, Scandal Made Me Famous.
Right. It was
Not just one, but two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, because let's be busier, right?
Greedy.
Yeah, well, you know, look, they offer me a show, I'll take a show.
Right.
I will do anything if you put me on camera, anything. So,
Careful.
Yes.
Executive producer right there. Anyway.
Wow, I think we may have some ideas rolling in right now.
no, I mean, Murder Made Me Famous was the first show, and this was basically high-profile cases, you know, Jodi Arias, Scott Peterson, all of those. And
Yeah.
we did, you know, recreations and interviews, and I host the show. And then that did so well that we got another show that's called Scandal Made Me Famous. Same show, no murder, but more scandal.
Well,
yeah.
maybe it leads into the Murder Made Me
Well,
Famous if this gets too scandalous.
Let me just say, it's a perfect block on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
you're having fun with it.
Oh, having a blast.
Saturday
It's awesome.
nights.
Saturday nights on Reels.
On Reels.
And when's the Rob Kardashian Black China episode going to be happening?
This is the sad thing. When these type of things happen, I'm like, huh. Season 5.
Opportunity. That's great. Oh man, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for hanging out with us. You want to hang out for a little bit more?
Yeah, I'll be around.
It's the bro show. He asked
This is
us.
the Bro Show, exactly. Bro Show today. Our executive producer's loving this. All right, but let's jump now into 3 trends to try now. Steve, Orlando guy here. You're familiar with all the styles that put on the map by the '90s boy banders.
Yeah.
One of them is back.
Oh, this can't be good.
Yeah, one of them is back. Take a look. See if you can guess what it is based on this right here. Let's take a look at this new trend. I won't say
ready?
new. This trend that's come back.
Yeah.
Take a look at
Oh,
that.
boy. There he
What
is.
trend would that be?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh no, is
Tell me
right.
it's-
Frosted tips.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm getting my tips frosted. Are you, Steve?
I am.
You
yeah,
should.
Exactly. I
yeah,
really
I'm
should.
going to do the same
See, I don't
thing.
think either of you are qualified to talk about this story right now.
What are you talking about?
Look at Bradley Cooper.
This is just one giant frosted tip I'm rocking. Yeah. Obviously.
Every single one of them looks like a golden girl.
Oh, thank you for being a friend.
So, wait a second. Which one are you saying is B. Arthur?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. So,
Well,
Probably Timberlake.
The style has evolved in 2017. The highlight's actually just the frosting, the tips, but no more. We're too young. Are we too young to see so many retro fashion statements making a comeback? It's
dude,
too
we're
soon.
not young.
Is it?
Yeah,
Don't
that's the
say it.
problem. Is they're coming back all new.
Twilight star Kristen Stewart is being credited with helping bring frosted tips into the new millennium for some reason.
Well,
Yeah.
and
There's-
as I said to you earlier, knowing Kristen, she's angry about it.
Not happy about it. Sorry.
I didn't
They're
mean to do
there.
that.
Yay or nay, crew? Yay or nay?
We doing it?
No? I gotta know.
No.
Yeah, I got one.
one yes.
One giant yes.
A lot of trends are starting on Kickstarter these days, including these. You ready for this?
This is.
Electric eyelashes. Now, I have to be careful how I say this. Behold the F-lashes. I want to call them Falashes, the fashion accessory that gives you the benefit of an ecstasy trip without ever having to do drugs, guys. Lashes are tiny strips of LEDs that you stick to your eyelids with lash adhesive, so pretty basic, right? Then there's a bulky controller and wire that you have to hide under your hair or clothing. Again, neither of you can use this, but the effort is worth it. The lashes come in several different colors and light up in various patterns in response to your movements.
America has too much money and too much time.
The future's here,
Right.
boys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself some F-lashes.
This is why ISIS
Falashes.
hates us. F-lashes.
Falashes is what
This
I'm
is why
calling them.
ISIS doesn't like us.
Change the name, Falashes.
These things. No. You think it'll stick?
Is that a joke?
The stick? Ba-da-da.
They'll stick if you use the proper adhesive properly.
And you know where to stick the battery pack. Yes.
Tape it to the backyard. There'll be a flash in the pan, a trend.
Listen to this guy.
There'll be just a quick trend.
Will it stay?
No, it's not. We're not even going to be talking about this tomorrow. Like this is
say-
a Today
Oh,
show.
I will be.
Like right now.
It stays through Halloween.
Okay, I'll give
That's
you that.
fair. That's
Halloween,
good. Good call.
Then maybe New Year's, and then done.
If they can get like 2008 on them somehow, then you
Right.
can do it for New Year's.
But when Apple gets a hold of it and then they go wireless like the earbuds,
Yeah.
then we're talking.
And
then
you
I'll
can-
stand in
I'll
line
be
for
doing
6
those all
hours
day
for it.
long.
Right,
So,
and
yeah.
you can check your email. Bye. Hold on, I got a call.
Hang on.
I got a call.
Hang
Well,
on.
I want that actually. So if I can check email on my eyelashes,
You would do that?
oh totally.
I would do that. Yeah, no. I'm all about it. I would try. What else is next, right? Flashing eyelashes, flashing eyebrows.
No, we don't want the eyebrows. We don't want that.
No.
No.
Why is
It's
that?
all the hair I've
That's
got.
a step
Yeah.
too far.
That's too far. Too far.
That's all
all
I
right,
need.
finally,
Too much.
Anyway,
if you're too
no.
tired to frost your tips or stick lighted eyelashes
Yeah,
to your eyes,
yeah.
here's one for you.
would you tell?
Ready? Pajamas as streetwear. Model Gigi Hadid has really been the cheerleader for this trend, and I'm a fan. Waking up the sleepy
Whoa.
look by adding heels or boots. There you see her strolling the streets in New York City, probably the best place to take a fashion risk because you can. Nobody cares. But Gigi isn't alone. Several stars and models have been opting for the just rolled out of bed look. And I'm
is a
kind of a
thing.
fan of it. I like it.
I really?
Yeah, I don't
mean-
really like it with our crew.
Well, I know this is
But-
that's Cube
Yeah.
just coming to work.
Yeah, look at Q,
I
baby.
don't know. I'd put you up against Gigi Hadid any day. Yeah. Yeah.
Q, do you have adhesive tape inside that shirt to hold things in? Is that what's going on?
Do you?
This isn't new. Go to Walmart. They do this. Like, this is not a new thing.
It's not, but I would say all the pictures that we saw, it's looking classy. But I've been seeing girls with the juicy on their butt going through the airport. And, like that's the thing.
You look at this stuff. This is haute couture. I mean, this is.
It is.
These
No,
are
that's-
tailored.
That's not.
Them
but-
tailored jammies.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Those
I
are,
dig
yeah,
this.
that's a suit.
Sure, why not? It's comfy. Comfy.
It's comfy.
It's
sure.
comfy. Yeah.
It's just kind of strange. Other than Q, rest of the crew, yay or nay?
What do you have against pajamas? Come on.
It's lazy. It's lazy. Even though it's silky. I don't know.
It's all right.
Will lingerie then do this? Will they do this with just?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Because
All
if
right.
Gigi Hadid starts walking through Manhattan in lingerie, I think the world would be a better place.
Maybe. All right, I like this. Thank you for being here on this day, especially. I appreciate it. Donning pajamas isn't the only way to look like a star. Our East Coast correspondent, Josh McBride, is spilling some no-sweat ways to score a red carpet body.
No sweat.
Look.
No sweat.
Hollywood is all about looking beautified on the red carpet, and some say you may not even need to go to a gym or a trainer to get rid of the fat. Crazy, right? Burning it off? Nope. Well, Cool Sculpting freezes it off. Esthetician, laser technician, and non-invasive body contouring expert Janelle Astorita from Just Ageless NYC is here to chat more about the topic. Tell me about what is Cool Sculpting.
So it's technically cryolipolysis. It's basically just freezing your fat cells. It grabs a piece where you want to see reduction and holds it steady and cools it to a temperature that 25% of those fat cells are destroyed. Your body breaks them down and eliminates it. FDA cleared, completely safe, no downtime.
Wow.
I mean, no scars, no incisions,
How long is the procedure?
35 minutes.
That's it?
And I have 2 machines, so you can do 2 areas at one time. So it's great.
Where do people usually place?
And anywhere you want, entire abdomen, back, arms, inner thighs, outer thighs, submental to get rid of like turkey neck. It's quick, it's easy, it's safe, it's comfortable.
And painless?
You know, there's a period where it feels cold
Yeah,
in the
of course.
beginning, and then at the end you have sort of pins and needles as your body rewarms.
Right.
But it passes in 6 minutes, and you know, I'm there holding your hand, and,
Yeah.
and I tell you all about it and what to expect from the very beginning.
Maybe you're going on a fall vacation, right? So how long does it really take to see the results?
It takes about 4 weeks for you to see any improvement, and I think that you see the majority of your improvement at 8 weeks, but it still continues to get better at 12, 14, 16 weeks.
Right.
And it's permanent as long as you maintain a healthy lifestyle.
So still go to the gym, but this gets those sort of stubborn fat areas.
This allows you to contour your body. It allows you to determine where it's going to come from and gives you better proportions. And, you know, of course, going to the gym is going to keep your metabolism up, and you know, it's going to keep your energy in the right place
And you see patients every day for this.
every day.
Love it.
Every day.
All right, well,
Yeah.
if you want to make an appointment or hear more or learn more about Janelle and Cool Sculpting, make sure you check out justagelessnyc.com. Thanks, Janelle.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Well, for most of us, our heartbeat never crosses our mind, but every month about 10,000 Americans with heart conditions have a device implanted to continuously monitor its rhythm and deliver a life-saving shock if needed. Emily Herman understands this all too well. After her diagnosis at 19, she got her first ICD, or implantable cardioverter defibrillator. The battery-powered device, life-saving devices, typically needs to be replaced every few years, which isn't always covered by insurance. Now, technology is changing the game for thousands of heart patients.
My current device now is a Boston Scientific device, and I've had it now for 7 years, and it's still expected to last another 5.
We've now got 9 different independent studies that show that these EnduroLife batteries, devices last up to twice as long as older devices.
So check out devicelongevity.com for more. And innovation is also helping those with limited mobility, but a popular automaker is focusing on helping them regain independence, and it's truly amazing. Take a look.
Through advanced technology, we can do so much more with our computers, our cell phones, even our cars. But what about advanced technology to improve the quality of life for people with disabilities? Military veteran Romy Camargo knows all too well how robotics can improve our lives. In 2008, during his 3rd deployment, Romy was paralyzed from the neck down after an ambush. But now, with the help of human support robotics, he's gaining back some of his independence.
Just to have that little bit of independence with the HSR robot, when it brought me that water, when it brought me that bag of chips, you know, from the pantry, and even when it used the facial recognition program to look at me through my door and knew it was me, and then it stepped back and opened my door, was absolutely amazing.
Toyota created the human support robot to help individuals with everyday tasks. Romy is working with the company to test the technology, and through research, it can improve the lives of others with similar disabilities.
Toyota has always been focused on quality of life, from the very beginning, and thinking about how do we create solutions and innovations for people and thinking about making them more mobile. And so this is just an extension of that. Today Toyota is focusing on mobility for all. How do we provide mobility both in the home and outside of the home, and what are the ways and techniques by which we can do this?
To learn more about this robotics technology, go to toyotaeffect.com.
Well, it's certainly good to be alive in 2017, right?
That technology is amazing. What a cool story, and basically the life it gives him.
Yes, absolutely. Because, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, another war he's in, he doesn't live that life.
And now it's like it's giving him those basic things every single day that is so cool to see.
And with technology growing exponentially, who knows where we'll be 20, 30 years from now. What he'll have with this. Great story.
We'll be watching.
Absolutely.
I am once again host of the Daily Buzz. Again.
Hey, I'm Lance, and I am once again host of the Daily Buzz. Wow, I just said that once again. The Daily Buzz is back.
So I started in 2005, and I was coming from local news in Oklahoma City. And when I first moved on the show, I was thinking, wow, this is different. There was no local news and chasing house fires and sitting up straight and looking perfect. No, none of that. It was crazy.
My mom would not let us say.
I started on the Daily Buzz in the summer of 2012.
All right, so here's an interesting topic for you guys. Sex after childbirth. And, come back, Lance, come back.
And that was a wild ride. I'd always been a host and an actor, but this format allowed me to insert myself into topics of the day.
It's Thursday and time to introduce the Shame Game Players of the Week.
Get involved, put my opinion out there, exchange with the audience, which I think was the most fun part about our show.
Left in 2012. I went on to compete as a amateur ballroom dancer, opened up a store, sold costumes, did all that fun stuff, and then I started doing some freelance TV work and commercials, and that TV pool just, the TV was pulling me back. It was like, you gotta come back.
Since the Buzz, I've gotten back involved in acting, gotten behind the camera, directed a little bit. I even teach acting, and I'm still involved in that stuff. I gotta have some daily buzz in my life. So I'm glad it's back. I'm really excited. And watch out, Kia. Looking forward to it. I said, watch out, Kia. Be right next to you. Doing the show. Hope you're not afraid. I'm not. Having fun. All right, let's jump into some news by the numbers.
News by the numbers.
I need you with me everywhere I go. Just to echo that.
It's gonna haunt you.
Your first number is 3.
3.
That's how they do it in Germany, right there.
3.
With the thumb first.
I'll do it this way.
3 for the English-speaking audience. Addicts in Ohio. If you OD 3 times in one town, no medics for you.
No
A
more.
Middletown city councilman thinks the best way to cut down on the city's opioid problem is to cut down on the number of times medics come to the rescue to save a human life. He's proposing paramedics respond twice, after which the addict would have to do community service.
Oh.
Okay, that's one thing, sure, but if they skip out and then OD a 3rd time, they're on their own. A city manager is checking to see if it's still legal, which I doubt.
I don't think
that
it's going to
it
be.
is.
I mean,
No.
that's denying a basic service to someone who is an addict.
Right.
Who can't control what they're doing.
Right. I understand if you're not an addict that you have this thinking that you're doing wrong and you want to punish them
Sure.
and look at it as a childlike, but no, it doesn't work that
Yeah,
way.
if you're
They
going to
are
drive drunk,
addicted.
that's a different deal. If you're
Right.
going to harm somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
But
All right.
but yeah, I don't know that this is going to fly.
I don't think it will.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's what Lance and Scott say. All right, your next number.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes, my number was 3.
Mine's a little bit bigger, buddy. 950,000. A
little bigger.
That's bigger. That's the price tag for a tiny house recently renovated on HGTV's Fixer Upper. $950,000.
That's a little
A couple
crazy.
purchased this 1-bedroom shotgun home in Waco, Texas for $28,000.
Okay.
But Chip and Joanna Gaines waved their magic wand on the 1,000-square-foot home.
They put a big screen TV in it.
They put 25-foot ceilings in it, a loft area, pine wood floors, a front porch. It's fancy. Perhaps more importantly, it's prime real estate in Fixer Upper land because the Gaines Home Goods store is just 5 minutes away. Shopping.
Yeah.
So 25,000 to 950,000. I don't.
That's
the math
quite an
doesn't work
increase.
for me.
I don't know that I could spend that much money on a tiny house.
1,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's a little bitty.
Yeah,
that's
you
a
get
lot
on
of money.
somebody would get on your nerves.
Where does this trend come from? This whole tiny house thing.
The trend comes from people wanting to downsize and save money, not spend nearly $1 million.
What's the point? Now this is crossing the line. You wanted to save money, but now I don't
Or
get it.
they want to treat it like their turtle shell and just roll up and get out of town and move on.
And you know what though? Easy to TP. That house, easy to TP.
And only 32 cents to TP it.
Right, exactly.
But $950,000
$950,000
to buy it.
Right. Just a little bit of toilet paper to cover. All right. Well, your next number, what is it?
30.
30?
30.
As in?
Hours.
Oh, okay.
That's how long shoppers can take advantage of Amazon's
Oh, I love this.
3rd annual Prime Day.
I love this.
This is kind of the Black Friday of summer sales, and it features hundreds of thousands of deals on Amazon exclusively for Prime members. So if you haven't paid your $99, you're out of luck. 13 countries around the world, and the shopping will start 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday the 10th. Okay?
Oh, that's awesome.
You write it down. You're going
Yeah.
to stay up all night, Lance. It's going to be crazy.
Monday the 10th.
And then Amazon says it'll be adding more than 100,000 new deals as frequently as every 5 minutes. 100,000 new deals. So you got to start plotting your shopping strategies. I've heard some experts say, don't buy any electronics before Prime Day.
But do
Wait
the
for Prime Day.
My wife lives by this.
Yeah?
Doesn't just I knew of Prime, I knew of Amazon, whatever. She buys everything. I think our next child is coming from Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken. It's crazy. It's crazy. She buys everything. Detergent, nuts. She's
But why
gonna go
not?
nuts
I
on
mean,
this.
it makes sense. It works, and it's funny for me because if there's a basic that I need to go get, I always find myself going old school, searching around. It's like, why don't I just go?
Yeah. Well,
It's
and plus
there.
too, a lot of retailers are, because they're battling, brick and mortar stores are battling the Amazon thing. I've been to a brick and mortar store recently looking for an item, found it much cheaper on Amazon, and they honored it by showing them my little phone, said I'd get it cheaper here anyway.
See, and you're
so
helping,
30 hours on
and
that.
you're helping the locals.
I am by challenging them from Amazon. All right, your final number making news is $185.
$185.
As in $185 for this Prada paperclip. Actually, this is just a regular paperclip.
This is just a fancy Office Depot one.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you heard it right. The paperclip-shaped money clip is made from polished sterling silver, embossed with the word Prada on one side, and measures exactly 2.5 inches by 0.8 inches. So it's a paperclip. Of course, Twitter had a field day, saying things like, 185 for a paperclip? This thing better be able to hold my life together, which is perfect.
I agree.
$185 for a
And then you have to have money to put in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I would just be walking around with the empty paperclip in my
I'd rather
pocket.
have the 185.
Yeah, I would too.
No, that's perfect.
But I mean, they are pretty. You're going to buy me one, right, Lance?
On Prime Day.
Prime Day.
I'm gonna get it for $50. No,
Wait, these aren't going to be the Daily Buzz Christmas gifts this year?
Come on. I thought
This is
we
an
were-
outrage.
I've got lots of papers here, and I need a paperclip. Not this one. Anyway, that was a good shot.
That was a very good shot. It's still sitting there. Look at that.
It is. I'm good with my paper clips. All right, well, trending right now, let's move this thing on.
This is something you and I can really relate to.
I really like the story.
Yeah, I do too.
Stretch marks. A massive online retailer is opting to use untouched pics of models in swimwear showing off their natural assets with a little stretch mark on the side.
It's real.
The ASOS models are pimping swimwear and lingerie with stretch marks, acne scars, birthmarks on full display. And the most part of the internet, they're loving it. But some people say this isn't enough, mostly because the models are still super skinny. Okay, but I think it's
There they are, right there.
I love it.
Let me just point for you, Lance.
Thank
right
you.
there.
Thank you.
Right
Point
there.
where? No, it's
I think they're
natural.
fantastic.
It's real.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at a human being.
It's, you know what? If people are going to get down on being real,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Exactly. No, so people are still saying, though, that the models are still too skinny. So I get that, but they are models, and that's...
They looked healthy, though.
Looked healthy, I thought
Yeah.
so. So
Looks
what
like
do you
they've
think
been
about
eating a proper breakfast every day.
the stretch mark, the acne scar, all that?
I think it's great. I think it's beautiful.
Sends a good message?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, especially, I've got
You have a daughter, right?
You've got daughters.
I've got daughters, yeah.
I mean, you want them to be able to see that this is the real deal.
It's natural and
Yes.
real, right? No, I get it. Well, it's funny because my wife is currently pregnant and she's dealing with the my body's changing thing again, and she's not
supposed to talk about.
She's not
this.
watching. Sorry, honey. I know she is.
Bro to bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. No, she won't watch what I do because she hears me talk enough at home. Anyway, no. But she's always dealing with it, and I honestly, genuinely feel that her body is beautiful, and I love the stretch marks. They're tiger marks. It shows me that she has. I know.
Yeah.
I dig it. I do. I dig it. I think it's
This is
totally
where-
real. So I dig seeing this.
This
on
is where we have a real moment.
It is.
A real moment. It's getting emotional. All right, hey,
I love
let's
you, honey.
let's keep. Oh, you guys. All right, swimsuits are an important summer staple, but they're not the only one. Our man Josh McBride has the skinny on some sizzling beach essentials this year that Lance will take note of right now.
Well, summer is here, and for some of you, that means hitting the beach. But when it comes to packing up that bag to go for a nice day in the sand, sometimes it can be challenging on what to throw in there. I'm here to give you some great suggestions on what to include in your beach essentials bag for that fun day in the sun. Let's jump right in. JCPenney has a variety of beach essentials at great prices. Loving these towels right here that retail between $30 and $50. And of course, we got to have the beach umbrella. This is $31.99. JCPenney is known as a one-stop shopping destination, offering a variety of stylish and affordable fashions and home merchandise. Definitely check those out. I'm going to steal one of those. Well, of course you need a snack at the beach, of course, right? Dips are an easy crowd pleaser, and they go great with chips, crudité, or even your favorite dippables. Hell of a good dips right here are perfect for snacking at the beach, or if you're having friends and family by the pool for July 4th. These fresh dips are made with real sour cream, flavorful spices, and they can be found in the dairy section of your local supermarket. Also, you can go to hellofagood.com for more info. What an easy buy right there. All right, moving down the table, everyone needs a great pair of sandals for the summer, right? I got these from Under Armour through shoprunner.com. What's so great is that they have over 140 different retailers that you can choose from. Free 2-day shipping and free returns. That's all at shoprunner.com. Last up, gotta worry about our skin, especially for teens in the summer. Acne Pro One was designed just for teens and teen acne. Most acne brands dry out your skin. Acne Pro One created a line that not only fights acne, but hydrates the skin so you get that sort of great, healthy, dewy look for summer. What's really unique is that they have nano silver technology to heal the skin and protect it from scarring. Actually, a lot of people don't know that silver is an ancient healer. So moms actually, including my own, steal the moisturizer because it plumps up their skin to make it look really great. So just for the summer, they're offering teens a free 30-day trial right now, plus a free gift. You pay the shipping handling, that's nothing. Then the whole kit is actually worth $60. You have nothing to lose but your acne. You can order it online at acnepro1.com. Most teens actually see a positive result in 10 days. Again, acnepro1.com. For all of these tips and ideas, check out my website at joshmcbrideworld.com.
Hi team, I'm Fitz Kohler, your fitness expert, with a few tips to help you break through that wall of exhaustion when it hits midday. So first of all, I'm going to recommend that you get up and move and exercise. I know you're tired, but moving your body will actually help you recharge. So go for a walk around your office building, go take a Zumba class, jump rope, do some push-ups. A body in motion is more likely to stay in motion. As well, you can take a mini shower. That's right, just head over to the kitchen sink or the office sink, grab some water, splash it on your face, recharged in an instant. We've got chocolate here. That's another type of caffeine, but keep it to just that little bite. And hydration is proven to be a natural energy booster as well as the natural stimulant caffeine. When you put those two things together, you end up with high drive energy water. It's the thing that's going to keep you hydrated, give you that perfect amount of caffeine, similar to that in a cup of coffee. But unlike coffee, you won't walk away with bad breath or brown teeth. And unlike soda, you won't walk away overweight because there's 0 calories. It's naturally flavored, and they have triple berry, blue raspberry, citrus burst, black cherry is my favorite. Folks can find that at highdriveenergy.com, but it's a really good choice. I'm Fitz Kohler, and now it's your turn to get to work.
One trained to be the best since the day he was born. The other has been perfected by evolution. The great white shark meets the greatest of all time. Phelps versus Shark.
Do not adjust your TVs.
Don't.
Michael, don't. Wait, you gotta do this.
Don't adjust your TV.
Don't adjust your TVs.
This is really happening?
Phelps versus a great white is officially on. It's not exactly clear how the 23-time Olympic gold medal, 23 times?
23 times, yeah, a lot of gold.
Will race the shark without,
as
being
fast as he
gobbled up.
can.
Yeah, just going fast,
It's
right?
gonna
That's what it
swim.
does. Its suspense is everything, though, and the voiceover. The battle for ocean supremacy airs July 23rd during Shark Week.
Shark
I'm
Week.
excited. Will he get eaten?
And just in time for the Pop Report, Spider-Man is tearing up the box office right now, obviously, but make way for the apes, the war for the planet of the apes. We're going to get into that, but we start with a new Netflix show, that we can all chill with.
Name's Shauna Hess?
Friends from College starts streaming the 14th, packed with stars like Fred Savage, Kobe Smulders, and Keegan-Michael Key. It's about a group of college friends heading into their 40s, reconnecting and crossing some lines. I talked with writer-director Nick Stoller and the cast in New York. He wrote the show with his wife Francesca Del Banco based on their friends from college who, he says, can be a bunch of lovable idiots. So are you guys part of the idiots?
We are now, but not officially. There's idiots that are actually certified.
Yeah, really, really dumb. They're not. They're just playing dumb. They're good actors.
Yeah.
They're very intelligent, terrific actors who are good at playing idiots.
Movies now. For a summer scare, there's Wish Upon from director John Leonetti, who freaked us all out with Annabelle. In Wish Upon, a father gives his daughter a sweet little music box that's supposed to grant her 7 wishes. And all seems fine until everyone around her starts dying in violent, horrific ways. Wish Upon stars Joey King and is PG-13. But the movie you must see Friday is War for the Planet of the Apes. It is mind-blowing and incredibly emotional. I sat down with the stars in London after I cried watching the movie.
Kill apes. All dead now, a long time.
All right, let's set some ground rules for this interview.
Okay.
You're not going to make me cry.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
Okay?
It's a deal. It's a deal.
In War for the Planet of the apes are in a fight to survive, battling against troops led by a brutal colonel played by Woody Harrelson.
You know, it's an unusual character because he does a lot of bad, but on the other hand, he does feel like he's doing the right thing and the just thing and the necessary thing to help humanity. I got to kind of look at it, look at the positives of the Colonel. You know, certainly watching it, you're not going to feel that way.
Now, the special effects in War for the Planet of the Apes are mesmerizing, but the story and the acting performances are even better. Andy Serkis as Caesar is already getting Oscar buzz.
I will finish it. Very dark journey for me as an actor. I mean, for this character, it was a real U-turn, and I had to really kind of work at getting my head around Caesar as this non-empathetic being, full of fury and rage and hatred for human beings. It was it was a really interesting turn for me.
We will bring an end to their kind.
No peace. This is war. Apes together.
You okay, buddy?
It's, I'm telling you, it's going to get, you guys need a tissue?
Was it the interview?
You haven't seen the movie yet.
The actors?
The movie,
Yeah.
it's intense.
You were saying this off camera.
It is.
Really? I'm going to go ahead and dab a little here. Steve Helling back with us. Steve, you excited about that movie?
You're going to love it.
Take it from this guy. He's been talking about
You're
it.
going to love it.
All right, awesome. Awesome.
All right, well, let's get into this celebrity clapback between a husband and wife that the world just won't stop talking about. I dig this. All right, as we know, Beyonce's monster album last year, Lemonade, was filled with innuendos that Jay-Z cheated on her.
Couple.
It stayed stayed innuendos until Jay-Z dropped his surprise 444 album days ago, and seemingly in the title track, the rapper seems to admit he strayed, saying, "I apologize often, womanize, took for my child to be born, see through a woman's eyes, took for these natural twins to believe in miracles, took me too long for this song, I don't deserve you." He goes on to say,
You sound just like Jay-Z.
I've got a record deal coming.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll F up a good, apparently F-Flash is his thing, I'll F up a good thing if you let me alone Becky, of course, that infamous, Becky with the good hairline. He also addresses the infamous 2014 scuffle in the elevator caught on tape with Beyonce's sis Solange in the song Kill Jay-Z.
Here we go, more rapping.
You egged Solange on, knowing all along, all you had to say, you was wrong.
With
You almost
feeling,
went
Lance,
Eric
come on.
Benet, let the baddest girl in the world get away.
Eric Benet.
Is that the Halle Berry line?
Yeah, that's a reference.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I picked up on the Halle
That's
Berry line.
impressive.
Thank
I
you.
didn't expect that.
I'll work on my raps later, but I'm at least getting the thing down. So she airs the dirty laundry on Lemonade, stays with Jay, gets pregnant with the newborn twins. He responds on this album. And the Beehive is mad at Jay. Our question is, should she have dumped his booty instead of making millions off his infidelity? Your thoughts on this, Steve?
Well, I mean, make the millions, then dump his booty.
Oh,
I mean, you have to do things in a certain order. So.
Make the millions, then dump the booty.
I should be a rapper, shouldn't I?
I'm
Write
probably
that
gonna
down.
cut that.
I have thoughts on this. I say no. I say they're fine as they are. They're artists, and this is how they're doing it. It's not like Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. That's no class.
What's the difference?
The difference is that Jay-Z...
The difference is art.
No, the difference is Jay-Z and Beyonce are actually going to make money off of this.
Yes, true.
Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian just gave it away for free on Instagram.
true.
They didn't make any money.
It's very true. True? Yay or nay? Keep them? Go?
Keep
yes?
Keep them?
Leave them?
Leave him.
No!
Leave him.
I think she's in control because she drug his butt through the mud first.
Are we gonna
and
vote?
Owned it. Are we voting? What are you
we gonna
voting?
vote?
I got a
Are we
thing.
voting? I have
There we
a
go.
thing.
You can
I
vote.
say yes to therapy, JC.
Stay.
So wait,
More therapy.
No is what? Yes.
Wait, keep, stay? Yes?
Stay, keep, yes, I don't know.
Stay together.
Make a lot of
Stay
money.
It's
together.
fun
That's
for
all
us
it
to
is.
watch.
Make the money, make the babies, rap about them. Our Facebook fan, Sabrina, says, I like what she has to say.
Back in my day.
Yes, I love it when it starts with back in my day.
Back in my
day, we used to say, don't put your business out on the street. It's disgraceful seeing the two of them airing their dirty laundry like this. The world doesn't need to be knowing, speculating about their personal problems. The two of them need to be a lot more discreet. and either go into counseling to help save their
See?
marriage or get a divorce and move on. I completely disagree with you, Sabrina. Thanks for watching.
That's a great comment.
Yeah. I do. You know, hey, look, we want to hear from you. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, etc. We'll talk about this. But right now, also breaking our bro code, Deanne McCluskey's here. Deanne
breaks it up well, don't you think?
Quite well.
Yeah.
Quite well. Lovely to have you here. How are you?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Talk about some of these indirect forms of aggression.
So, you know, I think everyone can have some kind of form of it, but like I said, females might be a little bit more well known. And one of the most infamous ways that we do this is our eye roll.
Ooh, the eye roll.
Yeah, it's something
I'm just
that
gonna lean back on this one.
I think it almost happens subconsciously now. It's like just a muscle memory for me. I just do it all the time. Yeah, it's really
Do you
bad.
know when you do it?
I don't know. I don't think I realize I do it until I'm called out on it. So that's probably one of the big ones. But other ways are, you know, criticizing appearances, spreading rumors about people, excluding people. These are all forms of indirect aggression that we can do.
What do men do?
We do this, Lance. We
You
fold
tell
our
me.
arms.
What do men
and
do?
we lean back.
I don't know. You
and we
have to
look
tell me what
down.
you see, he knows.
He knows a little bit
And we look up.
more about it than I do.
Yes, honey.
I get so women, it's indirect.
Yes, and I think in relationships we do the silent treatment. We say that I'm fine. We just
No.
That's a big one.
Everything's fine.
Let me tell you something. Fine does not mean fine. Do you guys not know that yet?
I know that.
Okay.
And that's why, guys, we just keep asking the question.
Yeah.
But are you sure? Is everything okay?
You have to.
I'm
you
fine.
have to know what's wrong. You have to read our minds.
It's a no-win
Even if we don't
situation.
know what's wrong, you have to know what's
See, I
wrong.
don't understand any of this because my marriage is perfect. So keep going.
Oh, good for you.
So why do women do this?
Well, there's a couple reasons. One is when it's women against women, it's definitely a self-promotion thing to kind of rise above, which is really sad because I'm hoping in today's day and age we can have a little bit more of empowerment with each other, or maybe even some dominance, you know, to show that I'm the head girl and
The head B? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Own that.
And then I think one of the worst ones is just to bring others down to make you feel better, which really stems from our insecurities. You know, if you're sitting
too
on the
much of
couch
that.
watching TV and you say, oh, she has a weird nose and this and that. That's our insecurity coming out by bringing others down.
See, a lot of this to me sounds very primal almost. It's just the stuff that we haven't gotten rid of through evolution. We just drag it on.
It's
and
true.
It's natural.
It makes me think of the Mean Girls quote when she says, it's girl world and we have to play like dirty and secretive. And that's how it is, because I feel like men don't always notice, especially when it's women on women, the little signals that they send to each other.
We don't notice anything.
Well, even it's
I
to you.
think
or
we
whatever.
notice more than we get credit for.
Maybe. Maybe you just don't actually say that you notice
We just
it. You
learn
just
to
let
keep
it
our
go.
mouths shut.
That might be a good idea.
Some of us.
Teach me.
Some of us have.
Teach me is all I'm saying. Oh man. Okay. So
You can't be helped.
Yeah. So what should men do then?
Good question. The first thing is they should acknowledge it. So not only should they know it. Yeah, because here's the thing, especially in a relationship, if your partner is constantly giving this aggression, it's gonna eventually build up a resentment in you towards her. And so my husband actually literally just called me out on my eye rolls the other day. And I was like, how funny, I'm talking about this. But it brought an awareness to me. And so the other thing you can do is really set some boundaries in the relationship. If you're upset with me, talk to me. Don't just give me the silent treatment and so on.
He called you out on the eye roll. How did he say it though? Did
And
he
how
go?
did you
Did he go?
respond?
What are you eye rolling me?
Oh, I just rolled my eyes. Maybe I'm not over it.
And I'd like to know how to call you out on
Well,
it.
he did it very nicely. It actually happened because my 3-year-old rolled her eyes at me. So now I'm passing down this trait. So
But you're working on it as
I'm
a family.
working on it as a family. My husband's
beautiful.
working on me. I'm working on my daughter. It's a whole big thing.
That's hilarious. So Deanne McCluskey, thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for being here. Talking to us about it.
All right, here's a viral video. It's going viral, and it's deserving of an eye roll. It shows a toddler on the sidewalk of a narrow street tasked with taking picture after picture of a woman on the other side of the road, presumably his mom.
Work it, mommy.
Bystanders in a nearby building happened to see the photo shoot going on and started filming, and one of them could be heard saying, "This is the saddest thing I've ever seen." The video was posted on Facebook where many people expressed their outrage at society putting children in danger just to snap the perfect profile picture. Lance, could you Could you videotape me? Make sure you get this for me.
I'm good on that.
Because, you know, it's pretty important stuff, don't you think?
I don't.
What do you think about this?
I don't have a problem with
Give me
this.
What do you think
Steve,
about
this is kind of
I mean,
silly.
This is the saddest thing she's ever seen. She's lived a really great life. Let me just say. I mean,
living in a bubble.
Like, I mean, my parents made me do all sorts of crap. I mean, so now you have to take a picture. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, he was on the sidewalk.
he was on the sidewalk.
I mean, it's not like he was in traffic.
She was clothed.
Yeah, I mean,
Wasn't a booty shot.
It was,
Always
yeah.
good. We say it's okay.
Everyone loves a good barbecue, and where you have a barbecue in the summer, you're going to have mosquitoes. Not only are they a pain, they're a health hazard. So what can we do to keep them at bay? Bob Vila has a very simple way to keep them from ruining your summertime fun.
The best thing to do is to make sure that you're limiting the breeding areas for the mosquitoes. No standing water anywhere around the house, anywhere in your environment. And it can be as small as a bottle cap full of standing water where a mosquito can lay its eggs.
And of course, we've all known about the deer tick, which carries Lyme disease. For this pest, it's all about keeping covered up.
You want to make sure that if you're out in the fields or in the garden where you might have deer coming through the night that drop the ticks, wear the appropriate clothing, wear trousers instead of shorts, use an insect repellent that's at least 20% DEET. These are basic things that you can do to stay healthy.
If you think you're having a pest issue, the best way to deal with them is with a professional pest expert. You can find local pest pros at pestworld.org. I want to say thanks to all my bros here for helping fill the void with Kia out this week. Kia will be back, so save your letters and emails. She's coming back.
She's
guys.
coming back. Trust me.
Deanne McCluskey, thank you for being here. Give us some woman-splaining.
Ready?
Yes. No, the eye roll. Boom. See, that was a good eye roll. Steve Helling, thank you for being here, man. It's great to see you again.
This is
man.
awesome.
Steve Helling back in the buzz on Reels.
Reels Saturday nights.
Saturday nights.
Yep.
Watch
Murder
or
made me
else.
famous.
And then Scandal made me famous.
Scandal made me famous.
Yep.
Boom, boom. So pray you're never on the show and he's talking about you.
Just watch it, don't get on it.
Exactly. Great to have you back.
It was great being here.
Good to see you, man.
Scott Carty. Thank you, sir.
That's fun.
Being here, coming in.
I'm
Talking
so
all
glad
the
Kia has a
celebs.
job.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Coming up next week, put those razors away. Hairy legs are all the rage this summer. Oh, did I say that?
You did.
Why couldn't you be here for that show? Plus, they're breaking down what it really means if you're dreaming about your ex. What?
And I'm going to be taking you on a Hollywood girls trip. We're going to get rid of the bro code and also delving into Dunkirk. Wait till you see this.
Great.
I'll
Daily
also
Buzz.
present you with a ghost story.
Ooh, spooky. Spooky.
Thanks for watching.